In the past 7 days, I made $10,000 in my new agency. Okay, this is episode 3 of making it out of the suburbs. And honestly, I knew I'd get to this point. I think my first video was like a week or two ago, and now I've literally made $10,000 in pure profit in 7 days. Okay, and again, it's not a surprise to me. I knew this was going to happen. Obviously, you just can't like tie yourself to a timeline. That's another big problem a lot of people have with goals and, making money. And again, a lot of you are going to be like, there's no fucking shot this little shithead made that amount of money in that amount of time. Of course, I'll attach the screenshots with the timestamps. I'll attach everything. No problem. I even have the 10,000 on my fucking screen right here. Like literally right here. Right? I don't even know if you can see that, but there it is. Okay. So look, at the end of the day, the reason why that happened and why it happened so quickly was because of one really main reason, and that was understanding my mind. For such a long time, I was trying to make money online. It was like literally my sole purpose in life was to try and make money online. And then I finally read that one book, and I mentioned it in pretty much all my videos so far. I read this book, and I understand how my mind actually works. Once I understood how my mind works, to be honest, I'm a big overthinker. Right? And again, I'm not living in like poverty. I'm not living in a shitty situation. I'm living in an amazing situation, to be honest with you. Like the only bad thing, like the only adversity in my life, which is not even adversity to be honest, is my parents are split. But really they have a great relationship and it's totally like, it's not even an issue. You know what I mean? So to be honest, I really have no adversity. I have every excuse in the world to go and just live a very average, very, very normal life and not worry about this bullshit of trying to start a business. Because, hey, yeah, 10K in a week sounds amazing, but I still have shit to do from that 10K. That 10K gives me responsibilities that I need to take care of. And I love those responsibilities. I'm so grateful to have those responsibilities because it allows me to, make that type of money. But again, you can't even be, tied down to the outcome or the money. Like this 10 grand, really, really cool. But I'm not, like, obviously I was very, very excited for sure. But I'm, like, not going to, jump up and down for, like, a week straight, like, oh my God, that's so amazing. Like now it's time to get back to work, right? So I had like a 5K day that really pushed the line, obviously, for the week, to have a 10K week. And that was a great day. I think I made the most money I ever made in my life. I was 6K actually. It was like 2 days ago, I made $6,000 in a day. And that's the most money I ever made in my entire life in one day, right? So look, at the end of the day, when it comes to like, again, making money online, doing that, you just need to have the right mindset towards it. You can't come in and you can't be in a state of lack or need because then you will never get it. If for so long, and this is probably the reason why you're not making any money, especially when it comes to making money online, is because of your mindset and your frequency, okay? Your frequency right now is probably like in a frequency of lack, need, anger, sadness. Like your frequency sucks, your emotions suck. And because of that, you're not making any money, okay? And that's really all it comes down to. Once you understand and once you can manipulate your mind, then you can start to pull out numbers like that. Like 10 grand in a week is amazing. My numbers will only continue to get better from here, right? It will only get better. I will only be able to spend more money on ads now. I will only be able to get more leads. I'll only be able to get more sales calls now. So with this is just a momentum, okay? This is just add momentum to what I'm doing, right? And again, it's going to continue to get better, right? And the reason why is because I truly believe, right? When I say like I'm going to do things like, move into the tallest residential apartment building in my city, I am going to do that. And I believe with 100% certainty that I will do that because I read that book. I understand my mind. If I have a fracture of doubt in my mind that I'm not going to do or achieve the things I say I'm going to achieve, then they will not happen. You will not get to where you want to be until you truly 100% believe in yourself that those things will happen. And that's, again, why most people fail, because they truly don't believe it's going to happen. They say, oh yeah, I'm going to make money online. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then guess what? It doesn't happen because they don't actually do the things they need to do. And they don't believe and think the thoughts they need to think and have the emotions they need to have in order to get to that point, right? Everything's all connected. And I said this in the last video, there's 5 things you need to master in order to get your desired reality. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your attention, your emotional conviction, and your identity. I think I didn't touch on the identity part of my last video. Your identity, meaning your identity aligns with your thoughts, beliefs, your thoughts, beliefs, attention, and emotional conviction. Your identity is literally what you do on a day-to-day basis, like your actions that you take. Identity is basically taking the action to do the things that you need to do in order to get to where you want to be. If I, in my mind, was like, oh, I'm going to make 10 grand in a week, and I just sat on my ass and played video games, that's fucking delusional. That is straight delusion. You're a crazy person. But obviously I knew I was going to get there because I was doing the things I need to do in order to get to that point. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand? So I knew it was going to happen, and the more action I took, the more momentum I had. The problem I had previously was in my mind, I was like, oh yeah, it's definitely is possible, but is it gonna happen for me? Is it really gonna happen for me? Is it actually possible for me? Like I'm living literally the most average life, okay? The most stereotypical white boy life. I live in a nice home. Everything's taken care of for me. My parents are the type of parents to say, you don't need a job. Your job is school. Like, here's like a ridiculous amount of money for allowance. That's the type of situation. And I am super, super grateful to be in that, to have that situation. But that just meant I need to put myself into a mindset, into a situation in my mind where I can make that money. Again, I'm not going to, and no one take this the wrong way. If you're growing up in a really bad situation and you're in a lot of pain in that situation, you're obviously going to have that underlying hunger and motivation to make a lot of money. In my case, again, I love my parents, I love my situation, I love my family. I need to just put myself into a situation mentally in order to get to what I want, right? Because honestly, I didn't really have that like environmental hunger, you know what I mean? Like where I'm in a bad situation, I need to get out of it. I'm chilling, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people that do want to make money online, they are chilling as well, but they want more out of themselves. And that's what I was able to achieve with that book and what I've been doing here, okay? So this is my little rant. Again, stay tuned for the series, Making Out of the Suburbs. I haven't moved out yet, so the series isn't completed. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be. I feel like not many because it's moving so fucking quickly. And it will continue to exponentially move quicker than what it already is. 10 grand in a week is amazing. But if I let myself in my mind, which I already thought about a little bit, like, oh my God, 10 grand a week is the biggest amount of money I'm ever going to make. I was like, no, that's not true. I don't want to hold that belief. This is just the beginning, okay? So these are the type of thoughts that I have when it comes to making money online. This is a bit of a longer one, okay, for the series. That is it. If you found this valuable and you want to follow along with the journey, obviously subscribe, like, have my IG at the bottom there. Let's get this money together. Go read that book immediately. I'm not affiliated at all. There's no links. Go read that fucking book if you want to make it big. Let's go.